Well, we're heading into the final week, but there's still a lot going on. So you know what that means. We're here to tell you what's coming up and what went down. I'm Andrew, and he's Nate, and this is the DLC's Policy Corner.
Well, then, Drew, I wonder what we'll kick things off with this week. Of course, it's the budget. We don't have much news, as executive appropriations won't meet until after we record this, but the list of items we want them to prioritize was sent to them this week, and you can find that on our website. Their list will come out before the weekend, so you can take a look at that on their website, or if there's anything major we need to push them on, we'll try to let you know on our social media.
Moving on to bills. First up, Representative Daley Provost, HB 310, which we mentioned last week. This bill can help certain folks make more money and continue to receive the wraparound Medicaid services they need. After years of stalling in the House, it's moving right along, as it made it through a Senate committee this week.
One of the biggest ones this week is SB 199, which creates a new kind of full guardianship for a person with a severe intellectual disability. We actually just left the House Judiciary Committee where we spoke to it. It did pass out of that committee. It seems pretty clear to us this bill is going to pass despite our opposition. If it does, we're going to have to consider our options at that point.
Another big bill we've been watching is HB 300, which was the one that would have ended vote by mail. It passed the House, but it was significantly changed. Now voters will have to provide the last 4 digits of their driver's license or state ID number. They have also said they'll make state IDs free. Also, voters with disabilities have a lot of exemptions from these requirements, but the license or ID requirements will not be in full effect until 2028 anyway. We still have a lot of questions and some concerns. This is one we're still monitoring, but is significantly better than it was before, even if it's confusing and unnecessary.
One we've also mentioned before is SB 170 from Senator Escamilla. This is the one that banned the use of seclusion once upon a time, but now just aligns more closely with what is already in state rule and adds more reporting. There were also some amendments in the House committee, including notifying parents faster. We spoke to the bill to say that the reporting is good, but the fact that most of these protections have existed for years and seclusion was still overused to the detriment of students with disabilities means we should prohibit the practice altogether.
One other bill to note is HB 480 from Representative Schallenberg. The provision of this bill that we're most concerned about is that it removes the court's ability to extend the deadline to move out following an eviction. This could be particularly challenging for a tenant with a disability in a market where it's already hard to find affordable and accessible housing.
We have a minor update on HB 334, the supported decision-making bill from Representative Abbott. It got assigned to a committee, but that committee is Senate Natural Resources, Agriculture, and Environment Committee, exactly where you debate supported decision-making. We know that's a strange one, but these things happen late in the session when they want to make sure a bill gets heard in a committee on both sides, the Senate and the House. The Senate sponsor is on this committee, so hopefully he can help get it through.
A quick note on SB 257, Senator Brammer's bad Medicaid bill. Still no news on this one, and we think no news is good news. We'll be talking about Medicaid cuts on the federal level after the session, so fortunately for you, the Policy Corner is definitely returning to summer school.
Well, we know a lot can still happen in the last week, so sadly, we still have a long way to go. Frankly, the legislation got so hot, I had to switch to the t-shirt. However, we'll be back after the session to let you know how it all worked out, or didn't. As always, you can stay up to date on bills, budget items, meetings, and our comments on our website, disabilitylawcenter.org/issues/public-policy. We will see you after it is all over, and thank you, as always, so much for watching.